Well, it's nice to see Brick safe and sound after all he's been around.
Hello.
A lot of bullshit's going down.
Really?
Yes. Agents of Discord is starting up his own little crazed, batshit nutty thing where he's getting a collaboration of various BRony artists to get together for this massive project, and everybody thinks it's a Ponzi scheme or some bullshit. Confidentially, it is. But you didn't hear that from me. Every time they ask him about the financials, he just starts name-dropping, like, left and right. So all these red flags are going up and shit.
It's like, whoa, whoa.
Well, let me tell you that I have BRony Dance Party, fucking automatic check, and I'm like, they're like, no, that's not what I asked.
You don't do that.
And I try to explain to my people, I'm like, okay, we know this is obviously a hustle, but as long as we don't sign any contracts and we don't give them any money, I think we should just shut up and milk a couple of subs out of this.
It's like, shut your mouth, please.
Dude, you are about to watch. You keep your eye on Agents of Discord. This is about to be the Bernie Nadoff of the BRony community.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes. Except that there's no Bernies with money, so...
I'm gonna go grab some popcorn and watch it fall apart.
Oh, yes, it's going to be... We got a guy from Horse News in the main PFC chat, and I'm like, where the fuck is Rarifag? He would eat this up with a spoon. Someone's gonna go to the jail at the end of this, I'm almost positive. Hey, Leaky.
Hey.
What the fuck happened? Did anything happen?
No, apparently Agent said, no adding people, and Sheldon was just like, okay.
Did he add anybody?
No.
Oh. Yeah.
I tried to go on a huge tirade and spread bad things about Agents of Discord, but Vita basically called me a faggot.
Oh. That's all he needed to beat you, is call you a faggot, and you're like, well, I'm done.
I was convincing Mari that Agents of Discord sucked, and Vita just came in and ruined everything. I was like, well, whatever.
Oh, but doesn't he always ruin everything?
Yeah. Well, Vita got in here because he's like, well, Pasta doesn't hate me anymore, Nick Z left. Does anybody hate me in there anymore? I'm like, okay, anybody? Okay, fuck it, you're in. So I didn't give you all a chance. Oh, God.
So you need a host, you say?
I'm sure I could get Corpulent or Leaky. It's fine.
I said yo, jeez.
Yeah, that's good. Good. I need to get a series of defined hosts I know I can work with that I've done in the past. I haven't worked with you before, Zach, so it's nothing personal.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
In other words, everyone in the UFC except for Sheldon.
I know, just...
And Faith. And Faith.
You're not gonna let Faith on?
Mostly Faith. Mostly Faith is the...
Really?
The whole point is I want to fucking make a side room where you'd be like, hey, Digi, if you ever want to come on, you don't have to worry about any pee jokes on anybody.
Darn, you ruined my plan to sabotage your podcast.
Shit, it wouldn't take much, apparently.
It's like, okay, instead of talking about ponies, let's talk about Dragon Ball.
That's fine. Even though I'm kind of sick and tired of Dragon Ball, I understand, but I watched Dragon Ball for years and years.
Implying that I've actually ever seen an episode of it?
That's fine, I don't know. It's kind of like the hillbilly fucking of animes. Like, you know, it's the one that you could watch without being like, oh, I'm not an otaku. I'm like, yeah, no, you could watch DBZ without being...
Dude, I've been getting a backlot into it lately, and I played Battle of Gods for that since it came out this year.
Yeah, I mean to see that. I haven't seen it yet though.
I showed one of my friends one of the original Dragon Ball movies that Harmony Gold Dub did.
I see.
You don't know who Harmony Gold is, do you?
Not a clue. Is that fucking Team 4-Star or some shit?
No, but I'll show you.
That means I have to click on a link, doesn't it?
Yes, I just find it. Where are you? Yeah, it's basically a dub company. Think of them as 4 kids before 4 kids.
Is that good or bad?
Bad.
No, bitch, I'm the juggernaut, bitch!
I thought 4 Kids was fucking terrible, so I assumed what was before 4 Kids was, like, okay.
Yeah, like, yeah, in the original, when they did the dub for the original Dragon Ball, they changed the name of, get this, they changed the name from Goku, and his name is now Zero.
For Dragon Ball, basic Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Yeah, I might have seen this back in the day.
Alright, well, here you go.
Is that like that's like that shit from watch me go like full bore into my deepest anime knowledge. That's like in Pokemon when they were calling rice balls donuts because fucking white people don't know what rice balls are.
Yes. Well, I really don't, actually. It's just a ball of rice.
It must just be because they ingest rice all the time, and that's just a more convenient way to ingest rice.
I don't know, maybe there's like some kind of inner chi that they invest from their soul into the rice ball that makes it more delectable.
I like to think that they have, like, in Japan, they have, like, Japanese Dunkin' Donuts where you go in and you get a 12-pack of rice balls and a black Saki.
Have you actually seen Team 4-Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they call the cat Whiskers, the Wonder Cat?
I don't remember. Is that the fucking Yajirobe? It's fucking...
No, the cat with the cane.
Yeah, that's the fucking one with the senzu beans, yeah.
Yeah, where do you think they got that name from?
Oh, okay.
I've been thinking about just watching Dragon Ball Z abridged without ever having actually seen the original show.
Yeah, good enough.
I
had a friend who started watching what's the one with the giant fucking monsters that eat people? Attack on Titan.
Oh.
And he's like, I really enjoyed the abridged series, but then it got to the part where I stopped watching the main show, and I was like, I better stop here because I'm going to go back to the main series. He's like, you motherfucker, you're never going back to the main series. You promised yourself that, and then you just never touch it. It's like, oh, but I will. I'm like, no, it'll be years later from now. And I'm like, I'm going back to it. You'll be on your deathbed.
No, Anthony, really, I finished watching Breaking Bad.
Did you?
No.
Did you even pick up again?
No.
I've moved on to like 3 or 4 different fucking series by now. Holy shit.
I don't have time to watch TV shows.
Yeah, you do. You talk to us all the damn time.
Yeah, and also a bunch of games I gotta keep up on.
Oh, God.
I just got the Master Chief Collection. I've been busy with that.
Well, actually, to tell you, Team 4-Star kind of canceled Attack on Titan: The Bridge.
Okay, that's fine.
So now he actually has a legit reason to watch the series.
He's like, I got all disappointed about the super bullshit monster for it. And I'm like, that's the whole fucking point of the show!
Yeah,
fucking creepy vorophile, that's the fucking point of the show!
you clicked on the link I sent in the chat?
Yeah, I clicked on that link, I looked at it, I was like, yeah, I kind of remember this. Wonder what the fuck we was doing. Yeah.
I don't know what jerking off.
Probably. Why has he been terrorizing everybody in here since he got in?
Maybe.
Was that just a lucky guess, or are you familiar with it? He's like, I was just fucking around. He's like, is he that bad? I was like, no crazy pony man, but you know.
No, I haven't been paying attention to the chat, so I'm just gonna assume he's crazy.
Yeah. Well, crazy pony man is. He's not in here though.
I only half remember all the explanations I got last night.
About what?
About Crazy Pony Man. Like, apparently, we cracked the code or something, and then some shit happened and he left because he's a faggot.
though? I thought Sheldon threw him out or some shit like that. Finally.
Yeah, Sheldon threw him out, but then we also found out he may possibly be at some sort of like high-end rich people insane asylum.
Yes.
Like, and like it's weird to think like, what if Crazy Pony Man is like the son of some like famous black person and like no one knows about him, only us.
Let's see. He's Morgan Freeman's grandson.
Well, I mean, Morgan Freeman really likes his grandchildren. I don't know if you knew that. Please tell me you get that joke.
I don't get it actually.
He's what is it? He's married to his step granddaughter, I think.
Ooh.
Or just like I think that's what it is. I don't know what it is, but
so he did a super Woody Allen.
Oh yeah, super Woody Allen. Like Woody Allen, Woody Allen. He was looking at Woody Allen in his rearview mirror.
That's fucked up, actually.
Well, I mean, it's not like Woody Allen, where Woody Allen brings this little kid over from fucking China, and it's like, hey, you're old enough, you're just gonna be my wife now. Oh, okay, Mr. Woody Allen, okay. Like, it's his step granddaughter, so it's like a black chick that was born and raised in America. She knows what she's fucking doing. She married Morgan Freeman.
I don't know, it's still kind of creepy, though.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's creepy, but...
Welcome to the Pony Fuckcast, where we talk about creepy shit in sexual fashion. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, a few days ago, on stream, I actually got to hang out and talk to A&Y as friends while watching season 1 of My Little Pony.
Who the fuck is Patrick Leaky? Where does this whole come from? I looked in the fucking... the PFC I would name...
This is Patrick!
I'm looking at it. I renamed... Oh, it's fucking Agents, derp.
Oh, Agents is going by his real name now?
Yeah, it says Patrick Canute.
Patrick?
What? Wait, is his first name Patrick?
Yeah, what did you call him, fucking Leaky? Some faggot or something like that on your friend list? Oh, you don't have him added, okay. Rude.
People are still gonna make fun of him. SpongeBob now. SpongeBob references.
Especially when you have people like Sheldon running around. Oh, did you know what Biter's real name is?
No, tell me.
It is the whitest fucking name in existence. He's named Alan. Alan?
Okay.
I don't know, I just thought it was funny. And I was like, oh, look, Corpulent's Josh, fucking Sheldon, and you're Alan. This is the most white bread fucking podcast I've ever been in my life. Holy shit.
And I'm Cody.
Yep. You weren't there for that one, though. The Biter podcast was pretty decent, believe it or not.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the first...
I'm shocked, coming from Biter of all people.
I sat there a day ahead of time like, I better come up with 10 fucking questions. I will not let this suck. I'm running on 2 to 3 hours of sleep. I am dying. If you see me in the podcast, I'm like rocking back. It's not because Biter is boring. It's just because I have no energy left in me because I had to like fucking take my car in and drop it off and get back here and fucking like do some other shit. And I get to the call. I'm running on 2 hours in an energy drink.
Well, I thought Biter would have put you to sleep because of his robotic voice.
Oh no! I was like, I will not let him fuck up. Sheldon made that podcast based on, he's like, we ran an Anthony C podcast and it was amazing, so we could do anything. I'm like, no, Anthony C is just plain amazing. Anyone could be amazing with Anthony C, no matter how sucky you are.
But then again, Anthony C didn't really carry that podcast.
But he was still a lot of fun.
He was funny and contributed a lot, but he did not, in any sense of the word, like, he didn't carry the podcast at all. Like, we held our own.
Okay. But who suggested Biter? Who?
Sheldon did, because he was feeling his Wheaties. He was like, I'm riding on 2 scoops of self-esteem today. We can do Biter. And I was like, Biter!
No.
I always like, no, I'm gonna make this good.
You know what it is? Sheldon had a similar situation to like the Biter podcast. That was Justin Bieber going to the Anne Frank Museum. Let me elaborate.
Okay.
Let me elaborate. Justin Bieber went to the Anne Frank Museum, and in the guest book, he signed, Anne Frank was a cool chick, I bet she would have been a believer. Everyone, for a couple hours, everyone was like, oh my god, Justin Bieber is such a faggot, what an insensitive little prick. And then, the Boston Marathon bombing happened. Dusk's Dawn was the Boston Marathon bombing.
No, when I was hanging out with Biter, I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. And Faith had the best, like, cock block to that. He's like, you just liked it because it didn't completely suck dick. You set your fucking expectations so ridiculously low. I was like, well, yeah. Like, oh my god, this is like a C minus. Yeah, this is amazing.
Wait, did you say that in front of Biter?
Yeah, that was literally like he far blew away any expectation, which was none. Any expectation we might have had.
And what did he say?
No, I didn't tell him that. I told him at the time. I was like, oh, this wasn't so bad. And fucking Sweetie Bloom got all pissed off about it. Because she hates Biter with her fucking heart and soul. I understand why.
Why?
Because she's gotten into it with him on a couple occasions, and she's always, like, come up, like, on the short end of it.
Ooh, idea. How about we have both Sweetie Bloom and Biter on the podcast?
One Sweetie Bloom will never come up. She fucking hates, like, the PXC. She barely tolerates me.
Let's get Eliora on. You can get the hate train going on me.
I'll invite Toon Critic and possibly Eliora when I get my own shit fucking rolling.
I'm gonna say something to piss Eliora off. I know it. I don't know. I still can't legitimately tell if she doesn't like me.
She doesn't care. I think.
Fun fact. I saw a couple of days ago, but she hates puns. So make a pun.
People who say they hate puns, they don't really hate puns.
They just hate puns out of everybody but themselves. That's basically it. Oh, when I'm doing it, it's okay.
Everyone thinks of puns in their head. It's just a lot of people think it's, like, dumb to say puns. And when people do say puns, it's like being with someone who laughs very loudly and sincerely at knock-knock jokes.
I get this on Tumblr. She's like, Eliora plus puns equals shows a flaming twilight. Then someone replied to that going, so that must mean you hate puns with a burning passion.
Oh! No, the cheesiest, tackiest pun, which I know Leaky will never hear because he doesn't, like, watch Digi's anime shit. He's talking about fucking, what's that god-awful anime that's, like, the kid stuck in the video game?
Sword Art
Online.
Sword Art Online, the second one.
How did I know that? How the fuck did I know that?
Well, it's... You should know, like, the basics for fucking, like, stuck in the video game. That's very appealing for every fucking nerd kid out there. Come on.
Yeah.
He's like, there's this girl character who has a phobia of guns because when she was a little kid, she saved her mom by getting this gun away from this gunman and shot him in the fucking head. And her mom's now scared of him because of that. And he has this fantastic line in there. He's like, I don't know about you, but if my little girl saved my life by some crazed gunman, I'd take her to fucking McDonald's and get her a My Little Pony Happy Meal. I don't know what you're talking about. I laughed my ass off. But that's not the fucking funny part. The funny part is like where he goes way over the top and goes, so she doesn't like guns? I guess that's her trigger! Oh! I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, that was so fucking cringeworthy. Oh,
I bet he said it in that voice. I bet he did it in that voice too, where he's like, he like doesn't really say it out loud. He just gets a little slightly more excited, and he puts in that shit-eating grin. It's like, I guess that's her trigger.
No, he did it like all whiny, digi-like, and it was like so like obnoxious like, and it's just like it lasts forever. And by the time you're at that point of the video, you're like, why the fuck am I still watching this? If this guy ever doubts I'm his fan, and he's like, I want you to prove to me you're my fan. I watched all of your Sword Art Online second video. If you don't believe I'm your fan, you can eat a dick.
I tolerated your Season 4 diaries.
They're hit and miss.
Yeah.
I think people were pissed off at Digi for season 4 because everybody fucking was positive about season 4, and him and Tommy were like, and turned
What
into
it was that, like, it was just anyone who followed the analysis community. It was so disheartening because the two biggest names in analysis just simultaneously got super burnt out, and it was just like, does this suck? Like, there's kind of a consensus.
And here's the thing: when Ty Oliver did the video of the season 5 thing from Comic-Con, he's like, I just want to put it out there, I liked season 4, guys.
I thought it was so bizarre watching fucking Voice of Reason in season 4, like all the way up to fucking what episode did he bitch about?
Rainbow Falls.
Rainbow Falls. I'm watching and watching and watching, and I'm like, I'm liking these, but something's missing. Something is missing from this channel. What is it? Where's the bitching? Where the fuck is Voice of Reason? Like, when he was even said Voice of Reason, what did you do with Mary William Williams? What did they do with you? There's like 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a whole shit ton of episodes, and you haven't flown off the fucking handle yet about anything. This isn't the
bunch, before season 4, he did that season 4 wish list, and a bunch of his episodes that he wanted that from his list actually like were episodes, like things that he predicted.
Oh,
like he predicted Twilight becoming a teacher figure to the Foles and Phillies. Like, he fucking predicted that. That was the one thing I was surprised. I was like, that's never gonna happen. That's a good idea for an episode, but it's never gonna happen. And then it fucking happened.
He works in a library. It seems like a no-brainer now, actually.
Well, yeah, no, I mean...
Yeah. And then Rainbow Falls came along. It's like, there's the Voice of Reason I know and love.
Yes.
Yeah, the wheel seemed like a no-brainer, but it took someone 10,000 years to figure it out.
Fuck, what else is gonna happen?
I love the review he did of ANY on Bridal Gossip. It's like, worst episode of the series.
I liked Bridal Gossip, man.
It was okay. I do kind of understand his point about, like, it's not really a good moral if you have to explain the moral. But on the other hand, like, that's what I hate about a lot of the analyst people, is that you can't just look at a piece of media from what it's showing you on the screen. Even film reviewers look up the production and see, like, oh, well, I know this actor's difficult to work with, or this director is very this and that, and, like, you know, like when people review M. Night Shyamalan movies, they'll say it's pretty good for an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I say that for you, Bull.
For an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. Like, and that's what, like, the point I'm getting at is that in season 1 they had to very strictly adhere to the children's educational guideline.
Yeah, the IE.
The whole idea that I appreciated from Bridal Gossip, which I have to beat this over the fucking head with, is the idea that anyone is capable of racism, of fucking, like, following that, and even the best well-to-do and informed people can be dragged down by enough closed-minded people when they're your friends, which is exactly what happened to Twilight. Twilight knew it was all bullshit, but she kept hearing it from enough people that she respected, that she loved, that she enjoyed, and then she folded, and that's where voices were like, no, that's bullshit. I was like, it's not bullshit, man. If you had 5 fucking bigots that you liked and respected and hung out with you constantly, slowly but surely they would chip away at you.
Exactly.
To some degree.
Like,
to some degree.
The only reason I hate Puerto Ricans is because of you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Get this. Like I said before, I was on a stream with ANY, going by season 1 episodes, and they
up.
ANY's friends, and there was these ratings for each episode that he was rating, and weirdly enough, out of all 26 episodes, the one that was received the worst was Stairmaster.
Okay, I'm not really cool with ANY because that's the one that made me a brony.
Was it your first episode?
No. My first episode, which technically kept me from being a brony for 3 to 6 months. And if Tommy were around, we'd be going. Can you guess?
Yard of the Dress?
Super success.
Yes, sir. I had this really obnoxious Rarity fan who had been a friend of mine for a while, who sat there and was talking about, like, we talk cartoons back and forth. And I like back then, I'd seen girly cartoons before Powerpuff Girls, but that's the safe one everyone can admit to. Oh yeah, I've seen Powerpuff Girls, blah, 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 blah. But I've seen
There are monsters getting punched in the face. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I have a Care Bear in my fucking closet, right where it belongs. But anyways, yeah.
Where's my Teddy Ruxpin pet?
I don't have that. I don't have that. What the fuck is it? He's like, you should check this out. It's revolutionary, and it breaks down gender stereotypes. Fine. I'll sit here and watch it with you over Skype. And he put on Art of the Dress, and I've had...
Suited for success.
Whatever, suited for success.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, the shitty-ass Rarity episode. And upon looking upon it, that's how I want to start off my video when I come back to that, is... Suited for Success is a terrible start episode because it makes 5 of the 6 characters look like douchebags. It doesn't give you any characterization, like Rainbow Dash is just a dick. And for the longest time, after seeing that, even when I got into the show, I was like, oh, Rainbow Dash is worst pony. She's a complete cunt. I don't like her. Oh, Applejack is just a hillbilly. Twilight Sparkle is just a nerd. Pinkie Pie is just insane. Which she is.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong on that one. I was like, oh, I kind of like Fluttershy. Who put Rarity in her place in that fucking episode, which is awesome.
Although I did like in when fucking Little Shy did his everything wrong with Suited for Success, he pointed out that everything that Fluttershy was saying was actually wrong.
Yeah, I would have fucking, like, I'd like to go back to that going, now that I'm totally informed and now I'm a world-loving brony, let's sit down and watch Suited Success again. Surely I won't still hate it. And I'll go like 30 minutes later, come back and start bitching. And I thought, maybe I shouldn't do this. I'll lose all my fans who are Rarity fans. Oh, wait, I literally roasted Rarity on a spit. I have no Rarity fans sub to me.
I'm sub to you.
Yeah. Oh, you're Rarity. Well, I
like Rarity.
I think she's fourth best.
I have 4 ponies that I like, and they are Big Mac, Trixie, Luna, and Rarity. Those are my
main 6. You can't do that.
What? Well, my favorite main 6. Yeah, my favorite main 6 is still Rarity.
Okay. What, you have her as number 1?
In the main 6?
As his number 1?
Yeah.
You have Rarity as main 6. This should be a fucking collab right now as we speak.
Yeah. It's more because I pick ponies. I pick my favorite ponies the way, like, stupid Americans pick the president. My favorite pony is the one I would most like to sit down and have a drink with.
I'm going to write up a script, and we're doing a collab for fucking Suited for Success, sir. That's not me asking you, I'm telling you. I thought about using this before, and like, oh, come on, you've had time to grow as a brony, surely you're right, and I'll come back and start bitching, and you'll defend fucking Rarity, and we'll have a good time.
Wait, you still don't like the episode?
I didn't go back and sit down to it. Like I said, after I sat, it's the fact that all the others are gonna look like douches. And it's just, to me, I don't like that. I mean, I know you're gonna say, well, Ticketmaster. They're all made out to be douches, but they're fun douches in Ticketmaster. They're characterized in Ticketmaster. You get a feel for who they are, even though that's a Twilight episode. Actually, it's a 6 episode.
So where does Stairmaster fence all this?
Stairmaster, I'm sitting there like I was like, okay, I avoided MLP for the while. I was like, this is a girly piece of crap. It's just what I thought it was. I don't want to touch this. And every once in a while, I'd peek around online. I discovered Digi, and I got hooked on Digi way before fucking MLP. I'm like, how the fuck does a critic have fans? I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. It's insane. I'm gonna keep watching this guy. I'm gonna steal his power and eat him. I must harvest this man's power. I must understand. And for like the longest time, I don't get it. I'd watch the show like, nope, I'm not a brony. I'd make up little bullshit rules that would keep me from being a brony. I'll turn it off before it gets to the credits. I'll skip 2 minutes. I would do like all these asinine things. And I'm watching Stairmaster, and I'm like, fucking, every time like the Cutie Mark Crusaders scream out like Cutie Mark Crusaders something, I'm fucking here trying. I'm like, I just started laughing. I'm keeping the volume down because I don't want anybody to hear it. I'm smiling and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh my god, I'm enjoying this so much. Oh fuck. No, damn it. Damn you, CMC! Damn you to hell! It was like, I'm enjoying this way too much. There's no denying it.
But they're so annoying.
They're so
No.
adorable! Are you kidding me?
Cutie Mark Crusaders, I would, if the Cutie Mark Crusaders showed up my door and said, "Hey, we're lost. Can we stay with you for a little while?" I'd be like, "Oh my god, of course you can. Come
Yes,
inside."
hands down.
Okay, wait,
Turn
wait,
them
wait.
into the most rotten bastard trolling kids there ever were.
Okay, what I meant to say was they're annoying in that episode.
Even in that, well, yeah. But I mean, like...
I skipped, what's the one that everybody hates with the CMC?
Showstoppers.
Yeah, I skipped it.
That was
I
a
skipped
good
before the
episode. That was a good introduction episode, except they told you what their fucking special talent is!
Which I'm assuming isn't going to really be it.
No, in Twilight Time, they totally retconned everything.
Yeah, good.
Like,
I love Twilight.
yeah.
Alright, since you talked about your first episode, oddly enough, my first episode was Secret of My Excess.
Speaking of my success, what the fuck's that one again?
The
Spike's Disparity.
Your body's gonna go through changes and it's gonna be horrible and awful for everyone involved.
yes. I did. You know, that was one of the things that trolled me when I was still fucking... If you ever read the comments to that, it says, and I watched that before I was really watching the show at length. This is, if you're too much of a brony to watch this show, watch this. And I read that and I got so pissed off. I'm like, you motherfucker! You motherfucker, how dare you?
It's that thing about Secret of My Excess. I don't think it's a good episode for a first-time viewer, since, there's...
It's kind of fun, though. I mean,
yeah.
It's a good middle of the road episode. One of the first episodes I got into, I was like, I'll do what all the fucking closet bronies do. I'll just watch the Discord episodes, and I didn't actually watch Return of Harmony for a while. I just watched fucking Stay Calm and Flutter Around. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, I'll only say like this: the second episode I watched, which definitely should not be a good episode to watch if you haven't seen the pilot of season 1, I watched the Lunar Eclipse. Because they're like, Elements of Harmony. It's like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, if you've like watched enough reviews and you got a feel, like I watched a ton of reviews before watching what's the fucking one that inspired Cupcakes? What's it called? Party of One. Yeah, I'd watched like every one cover. Party of One. I watched fucking Tommy Oliver, Digibro, texrex, everybody and their mother talk about Party of One. I finally watched it. I'm like, yeah. That was by the time I kind of folded and said, okay. I'd go to work, I'd watch 2 or 3 episodes while I was there on my fucking iPhone.
The first thing that I ever watched that made me into a brony wasn't actually an episode. I saw the Come and Meet the Bronies thing. I was browsing around E621, and that was a sound GIF in one of the things, and it's like, oh, this is like, what the fuck is this doing here? And then I heard the music, like the do 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 do. I'm like, that's a cool melody. Is that what the music's like in the show? And I watched the whole thing. I was like, okay, I'll go watch the show. Actually, the first thing from the show that made me like
go next sec.
The first thing I ever watched from the show that made me really like it, that blew me away, was he said you can go next, not me, or not. Shut up. I skipped ahead and I watched the fight scene from Magic Duel. And I was sitting there watching Trixie, and in the show it was Trixie, just doing magic and talking, but in my head it was like, ooh, Dream Weaver.
Alright, Zach, go before I fucking steal it. You forgot.
Choke!
Oh yeah, I remember. You know what's the first thing you should show to someone who hasn't seen LPO4? Why don't you show them Cupcakes HD?
Smile HD?
I still don't like Cupcakes HD.
Smile HD.
Smile HD.
Yeah, even before I fucking didn't like the show. And I was like, the best thing in the world is the Mauve series. Oh, I love the Mauve series. Even when I just totally, yeah. I was like, this is the best thing ever. I'd show it to all the brony people nagging the shit out of me. And they were like, oh, you're a sick asshole. How could you like this? And I was like, it's so good. Bada bing, faggot.
and then after that, the most popular thing after that was Fall Equestria.
Ironically, when I went to look around images, when I was still kind of curious about the show, the thing I hated the most is the thing I loved the most after I fucking looked it up. I'm looking through images. What is this pink fluffy piece? This is the gayest, stupidest, most moronic fucking thing. And I saw a fucking 2-minute video, and it's like some black dude like reacting to Fluffle Puff, and he's like, "Oh Jesus Christ!" And it just popped out, stole the cup. Or that's the one where Chrysalis and fucking Dan steal the cupcake and the shit off the fucking table. And I'm like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! It's beautiful! Oh Jesus! Oh thank God it's not."
Didn't you tell someone when you were first getting into the show? So like, so which episode's the pink fluffy one in?
Oh yeah, I was so pissed off. I was like, "Fuck you people!" I would come undone if I just saw it run by once. Just run by in the background, never said of what. If they put the little tiny gasp in there, you know how many fucking there'd be like fucking half the fandom would be ecstatic and the other half would be screaming and waving their fists at the fucking screen.
Yeah.
So another thing. Speaking of first episodes, if you met one of those people, it's like, oh, it's a girly show. I bet it doesn't do anything crazy or anything. Show them Swarm of the Century.
I did Swarm of the Century.
How is Swarm of the Century the manliest thing in the show?
I said crazy.
It is fun. Yeah, I did like Swarm of the Century.
I remember after the season 4 finale, I had a bunch of friends that were all like, "Oh, My Little Pony, that's weird that you like that." And I showed them the season 4 finale. My friend's like, "Okay, that's pretty badass."
Oh, Zach, do you watch Brawny Buck at all?
Yes.
Did you see his second live-action one with his brother?
No, the thing about me and Buck, sometimes his voice puts me to sleep.
No, he and his brother have like this epic sword fight, like live action at the beginning of it, and it's so baller as shit. And he's like, all right, what are we watching today? We're doing My Little Pony. He's like, oh, I'm out of here. He's like, oh no, just your brother. And they cover It's a Can-A-Lot Wedding, and it's pretty damn funny.
Does one of them go, okay, this is cool?
His brother fights it the whole damn way, like, holy shit. He
Awesome.
says some wrong shit, too, which is funny, because Brawny's a huge prude. And his brother goes, well, it's no Boku no Piku, if you know what that is. And I was like, in a Brawny Buck video, really? I forgot who asked him. I was like, do you even know what that is? He's like, you don't know what got edited out of the movie, or the video. I'm like, well, you should put that on your Patreon tier. How long is your brother? Holy shit.
So his brother's just in time. It's like, nope, this is so girly.
I'd heard about his brother a couple times in the Rift. He's like, oh, Buck Wild? I'm like, Buck Wild? Sounds like a fucking Girls Gone Crazy fucking stripper. I am surprised I got him after the Rift fucking threw him out, or he left more or less, and I was like, well, I've got a room. Love to have you.
Oh my god! Maybe that was a little mean to say to Prince.
What'd he say? Where?
He's like, "Who's in the call?" I said, "Just jump in here. You want some floaties, you big baby?"
I don't get it. What's that? Oh, I get it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I don't know. He's not big enough to be flamboyant. He's rather thin.
You know what? Wait. You know what? I'm talking about water wings.
I know what water wings are.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Well, you know, people like corpulent or are buoyant.
Corpulent BRony.
Oh, I get
is in love with
flamboyant and buoyant.
You have no idea how much we tease him about Twiligh Cock in the other room. He wants to fucking murder all of us. It started once, and if he would have just fucking sat through it quietly and acted like it not acknowledged it, that is not true, and it doesn't exist. And I was like, well, you know the difference between you and me, Corpulent, is I am a true Twilight Sparkle fan. And I respect Twilight Sparkle. He's like, oh, this bullshit again, and I respect her for liking Last Century, and I even respect her if she were to have a big giant. He's like, you're done! No, we're not talking about this anymore. I'll tell you who else respects the Twilight Cock. Last Century. He can't get enough of it.
So basically, he was basically in denial during the Know Your Analyst thing.
No, he made that. He's like, that was all him and fucking, who was it? Maury fucking made that. I had to throw Maury out of here for trying to creep out one of the girls in here and shit.
Yeah, it's like, A corpulent BRony wants to marry Twilight Sparkle. So it's like, you liar. You liar.
He totally would. He totally fucking, holy shit, he would drop his girlfriend so fast.
Don't you make that bullshit up.
Yes, don't you lie, corpulent BRony, you lying sack.
Wait, who's gonna be next on the Know Your Analyst?
I said I was open to it. I think Rylan kind of we want to get Oneiromancer Peter as like the 5th or 6th one to kind of like be the Pinkie Pie, where every time they say something shitty to him, he just rolls with it, and the announcer gets more and more pissed off.
An interesting one would be if he did one with Biter.
No, Biter wouldn't be any fun. I find it funny, like the whole like downtime. I haven't like slowed down that much for videos, like the whole off season. I've been chugging along just fine.
No. It's like Biter talks so much that the guy just gives up and leaves. Still talking.
Yeah, Biter would be like Citrosaurus.
Yeah.
Thunderflare made a new rule for like his fucking YouTube section just because of Biter that you can't post over a paragraph or he'll ban you for it's just a fuck you Biter rule on his YouTube channel. He's like, God damn it, shut up, Biter, go away. Well, the only way you lose with Biter is talking with him for too long, and when you have enough people to bounce him off of, it's not so bad.
Like I said, I still haven't met Biter. I want to learn to hate him on a personal level.
Yes.
I don't do secondhand hate.
Look at a Sleepless in Ponyville review.
That's a deliberate troll, though. The difference, the irony being, is that when I talked about Biter when I went back to the Rift, I was like, he's really kind of a cool guy, and it's all a put on. And Sweetie Boom's like, that's why I hate him. If he were really a dick and couldn't turn it off, I'd forgive him. I'm like, no, I'd hate him if that were the case. Knowing that it's just a put on makes me like, oh, it's a gag, I could deal with it. She's like, no. I'm like, well, whatever the fuck.
I honestly thought he was serious about Sleepless in Ponyville.
No, that's him being ironic.
That's
I think he's serious.
The rift in the PFC is that we're not Tumblr. We won't accept you for your flaws. We'll weed you out and tell you to fuck off.
Yes.
Can I be in your podcast?
Maybe eventually. We want to get this one off the ground. Holy shit, that's up to 50 views! Fuck! I just posted it! Woo!
Meanwhile, the Let's Play I just posted has 0.
Ooh.
No, it's a Let's Play on My Little Pony fan game. I thought those would take off. Especially the visual novel ones. Nah. Oh my gosh, yeah, like I said a couple days ago, when we were watching Ours Will That Ends Well, my friend Wolfkin went nuts when Spike did a whole a mouse murder-like scene. Looked like he murdered a mouse and tried to blame on our wishes in an episode. He went nuts. And so when the call was like, it's pretty sad that Wolfkin's rage is more entertained this episode. Is more entertained than this episode.
Yeah, I kind of like Wolfkin's shit sometimes. His Let's Plays are pretty good, actually. His goofy little shtick about like Hasbro being the
most ethical company.
Most ethical fucking that had me rolling. Where he's sitting there screaming and bouncing off the fucking rolls in his room. I'm like, yeah, this is good.
If you want to see him go nuts, check out his Oswald That Ends Well review.
That's mostly miss. I kind of like it. I think that's probably one of the better episodes of Ultra Fast Pony, where they sat there and dubbed over like a Raven kind of thing to that for like the owl. I've seen like fan interpretations of All Is Well That Ends Well wind up being better than the real thing.
Except the mentally advanced one. That one was kind of weird.
What was I gonna suggest? There's this really crazy, goofy fucking like fan. What do you call them? The fucking abridged series. Where they literally
Friendship is Witchcraft.
No. How dare you not think I
You
know
get that shit the fuck out of here!
There was one where fucking like it's Twilight Sparkle, and she's like, the whole point is that she's being groomed from Princess, and it's episode 1, and fucking like Celestia's starting to sing a song to her explaining princesshood. Celestia, that's the song you told me about the birds and the bees. I go to comment, I see Thunderflare's the first comment, I'm like, this motherfucker, how do you not tell me about all this good shit? You're always the first asshole I see in each one of these comments, and you never refer, hey, go look at this. You've been there like a year ahead of time. Why don't you draw? Let me draw from like the cup of fucking epic. Holy shit.
But yeah, there was one thing Wolf King did regret, and that was during his Showstoppers review, where he's like, I want to fight the writer on the side of the streets.
I didn't.
I want to fight the writer on the side of the streets. What?
Yeah.
Would that not be the sidewalk?
Yes, that would be the sidewalk. You want to beat up Cindy Morrow? No. It's like, I regret that. I regret it. I made a mistake. I insulted the writer. You know that one bit in Can't Try Winning Part 1 where Spike is holding the two dolls and he's like, will you marry me? I will marry you. You know, ma. Wolf King basically goes, hey look, it's the LP shippers.
The Brawny Bug actually did a good one for that, where fucking he's talking to his brother. Don't encourage him. I'm trying to find this abridged series if I can really quick. This was really fucking funny.
Oh, don't you know? Don't you know your guys' favorite abridged series is Friendship is Witchcraft?
My ass.
You know I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
I'll have you know, sir, the minute I got into the Rift, I was like, I have to bait the voice of reason into a rage fit. My lights will not be completed. There were two people I singled out to troll, and I was, or at least bait and get into a shit fit. One was Past Analysis and Rarity, if you know anything about that at all. No?
No.
Okay, there is a podcast, sir, and this is on video, like on YouTube, where fucking Past Analysis is literally just bitching about Rarities, having the hardest fucking time, and they're all teasing and giggling and poking him with sticks, essentially, and someone's got, like, the face imposed on, like, over there is, I think, like, Theory Brony's in there, and there's a bunch of other people, and they're all, like, kind of picking on him. You're worst, Pony! You're terrible! And fucking Tommy runs in the fucking room! He just loses his shit! He screams and just destroys Past Analysis! He's like, tell me what, and he's like, oh, tell me what's wrong with her, and he's like, next question! And he just fucking destroys him on every topic possible. You shut your mouth! Don't ever, when I hear you in here again, I'm gonna come in here and kick your ass as far as I can.
Oh my gosh, you gotta show me that video.
Oh yeah, I think I could find that. So I when I saw Past Analysis in the room, I was like, hey, Pasta! Or yeah, I didn't know his name was Pasta then. I was like, hey, how about that Rarity? He's like, huh, what? Like, he got real defensive and shit. What are you talking about? How about that Rarity, huh? She's something else, isn't she? He just left, and he was a moderator, and he left. he was so fucking embarrassed.
That reminds me, I never did bait Ino with the Texas Longhorns, did I?
Oh, I think he tried.
Wait, did he come back?
Who?
Past, did he come back?
No, yeah, he didn't leave forever. I've talked to I've passed on my fucking friend list. We talk. He's in here! Fuck, are you kidding me?
He's like, listen, I was just trolling you. Anyway, alright, what were we gonna say about Friendship is Witchcraft? The other troll thing?
Voice of Reason baiting him.
Oh, so they talked to Voice of Reason, like, hey, I hate Friendship is Witchcraft as well.
No, there'd be times that he'd groan and like mention it off the top of his head. It's like, it's a good start. Care to elaborate a little bit, concerned? Like he knew what I was trying to do immediately. He's like, no. It's like, no, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna. I've caused a lot of pain and suffering, and plus Rylan could be running around in here. I don't want to get into an argument.
Dude, I talked to Voice of Reason before while he was reading an LP comic, Friends Forever issue 7, Rarity and Applejack, and then he was raging the entire time. It's like, what? I was actually.
Oh yeah, I've nagged him about that.
So good.
I've nagged him. I'm like, you were supposed to blow up. I've waited for this. Where is this magical fucking blow up? He's like, I'm still working on it. I've had to put it on the back burner.
I just talked to him about it. He said he's almost done with the review.
Oh, good. If this doesn't give me proper fucking rage of Hall out of fucking Voice of Reason, I'm going to be sorely put off.
What's that, Licky? You actually like the issue?
Yes. Oh, Voice of Reason and alienated a fan? Really? It's hard to believe.
Yeah, Voice of Reason mainly looked it up because he hadn't read it yet. When I told him, yeah, you actually have to flip the comic outside. At one point, it's like, no! It's like, yeah, That'd be something on the top of the fourth wall.
Oh, there's a video I want to share with you.
Oh, show me the Tommy Oliver one first.
No, have you ever seen the, there's a box out there. This thing's like I don't know, like, what is it, like $80 or some shit?
Oh, that.
Yes, this is the worst amount of money you will ever waste, dude. Just look at this. And it's so cool.
Oh god, I'm worried.
It's you push the button, and it shuts itself off. That's it. That's all the fuck it does.
Jason versus the Ultimate Lego.
Yep, that's all there is to it.
What?
Yes. That's all there is to it, buddy.
What is even the point of that?
I know. Leaky's like, I'm totally prepared to buy this.
It's open, close, open, close.
That's not the one I showed you. That was the one I showed you that was funnier.
Yes.
Why is the box moving? It's just trolling him now.
Yeah.
Here, this is the one I showed Anthony. This is the one you can actually go and buy on Amazon.
You want to finish that one.
That box is trolling him. Alright, turns down the side, flicks a piece of paper. You'll never win. Ah, he took it apart.
I'm gonna have to start working up a little speech to give to you in the video of why I like Rarity. I'm gonna have to compile my thoughts of why I like Rarity.
Oh no!
It's gonna pop back up. It's gonna pop back up. Yep. I know it's gonna pop back up. Yep, I knew it. Right,
what, Anthony?
Yeah, I could whip up a script, and obviously you could. The whole idea of writing lines for someone is so they could reinterpret them. This sounds more like me. Even BRony did that when he gave me a script. He's like, well, Leaky's like, or what was it? Knickers is like, this doesn't quite sound like me. Can I do this with it? And he's like, yeah, sure. Keep within like. Obviously, I'm not going to censor you.
Show me the past analysis video.
Here, I was trying to find something else real quick.
Ah.
Well, fine. I'll fucking look. I don't know if I could find this though. Tommy Oliver. This is always kind of tricky to find. Destroys past analysis.
Whose channel was it on?
I don't know. I don't know, but it was so happy to find it. It was so cool. Oh, I found it! BRony Curious Tourist Past Analysis, a new asshole, featuring Rarity.
I must watch this and show this to my friends.
Me gusta.
Come on, link, hurry up and over. There we go. Oh gosh, 17 minutes long.
I believe that's Buck. Oh, there's A&Y.
Wait, Tommy Oliver, Tommy Oliver is Rarity.
This is worth it, sir. This is totally...
Uh-oh.
I think I hear Biter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear Biter in there.
Yeah, I can see Biter. He's on the very left.
Is Voice in there? I think I hear him.
Yeah, that's Voice. He's the bold one.
140 is where he screws up and says it.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna open up this can of worms.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Whose channel? I gotta check and see whose channel this is. Oh, Theories. Yep.
Oh, so really was terrible. Oh my
That's
gosh.
a Theory BRony channel.
Extreme close up.